What's up, y'all? I'm Kills at Wills.
I'm Billiam,
You're listening to the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast.
your favorite and your friend's soon to be favorite wrestling podcast.
Hey,
Haters,
haters.
haters, haters.
Welcome back. We are here and we are so happy to see you. And who are we? We are none other than your latest and greatest and hopefully your favoriteest wrestling podcast in the land. That's right. We are the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Wills.
I am Billiam.
Today, tonight, whenever it is you're joining our wonderful little corner of the internet, we're going to do what we always do and give you that WWE weekly recap. That's Monday Night Raw. But first, we going to over to my man Billiam. He's going to lead us off. As always, he's going to give us the Friday night SmackDown rundown. Let's go, Billiam.
Going. SmackDown was in Philly this week, haters.
Philadelphia. The
The
streets
first
of
thing they showed,
Philadelphia.
I just think of that sad movie with Tom Hanks and
Yeah,
Denzel.
Philadelphia. Hmm.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go. See, look at that.
Hmm.
It starts off, speaking of sad, with an R.I.P. Dory Funk Jr. passed away.
Yes. Yes.
So rest in
R.I.P.
Dory Funk.
R.I.P.
The first half hour of SmackDown was commercial free, and they said that more than once. I didn't catch by
Okay.
who, but cool. First 30 minutes free,
All right.
commercial free.
All right.
So I noticed in the walk-ins how they do the superstar walk-in
Yes.
before the show.
Yes.
Corbin or Baron Corbin walked in with the furry belt.
That replacement not
Like,
ready yet. Yeah.
guess not, but either that or it's not a very good sign that it's not going to hold it for very long. Either way,
Could also be
uh,
that.
but we'll see. But SmackDown kicks off with a very angry Cody Rhodes,
Oh. Oh
uh,
no. Oh no.
calling out Randy Orton, because Randy Orton attacked him at SummerSlam, cost him the title. But instead, like we sit there and we wait and nothing. But
Uh-oh.
instead, like so he talks more. Just he's frustrated, like Randy Orton, blah blah, and
Yep.
then Punk's music hits.
Oh boy. Best
Uh,
in the world.
he too is looking for Randy Orton because he
Oh.
doesn't like people getting involved in his business.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So that
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
he's like, if you find Randy Orton before I do, let me know so I can come and kick his ass too, kind of thing.
Okay.
They go to talk, and then Kevin Owens' music hits, the
Uh-oh.
new number one
Ba-da-da-da,
contender.
ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Uh, so he comes out, and then after that, Nick Aldis and security come like and kind of surround the ring just in case.
Just in case. Useless wrestling security. Cool.
So
Great.
Cody's kind of done with this. He leaves. And KO and CM Punk have a great back and forth.
Okay.
As like this is what we've been waiting for.
Yes, I think I watched their little segment. So
Yeah, so actually twice during their back and forth, Punk had to call off all this and the security guards. He said, "Back up. I'm a professional. I can handle it." And I was like, "That's good," because
yeah.
like they're going like, "Oh, he said something." They're going to climb in the ring. He's like, "Stop.
Yeah, I'm good. We're good here.
I got it."
Yeah. I'm an adult. Yeah.
Pretty much. Uh, see, back and forth. Yeah, it was fantastic. There was one thing that I wrote down, and it was how it ended. It said, "Seeing it was Kevin Owens to CM Punk. He said, seeing what you've become has made me determined to not let this business turn me into a miserable piece of shit like you."
Yeah.
And you hear the oh,
Yo.
and that's
Yeah.
when security gets in the ring and kind of surrounds him just in case. Like they get head to head, and Kevin Owens pushes CM Punk away.
I mean, understandable. 'Cause Punk lost his shit when someone called him old. So I get it.
Yeah. So it was a very heated opening segment that went
Hmm.
from one. rivalry to another.
Uh-huh. Do tell.
Real
Do
quick,
tell.
because it went from Cody to Cody and Randy Orton,
Hmm.
and then it switched just
Ah,
automatically
yes.
to CM
Boom,
Punk
boom. I
and
see.
Kevin
Yes, yes,
Owens.
yes. You did tell.
Aha! Just making sure you're all paying attention. Welcome back. Next up, we catch Charlotte. She's in the bag, being interviewed because she's taking on Jade Cargill later on tonight, and she basically challenges Jade to come out alone.
Okay, yeah, no baddies. Solo
Yeah,
dolo.
basically, long story short, you took out my help. I don't need help,
Hmm.
but just in case, if you're the baddest out there, just come out by yourself.
Sure, 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 sure.
So after that, Trick cuts a pretty good promo in gorilla position before his music hits, and he heads out. Basically, he's talking about how Baron Corbin cheated.
Hmm.
He hit him with the title to win, but he's going to win the title back. And then his music hits, which leads to our first match, which is Trick Williams getting his rematch right away
Whoop
for
that
the United
trick.
States Championship against Baron Corbin.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Duh. Baron Corbin rides out now on a motorcycle, which is
Okay.
pretty cool.
Okay.
But it stops at the stage, so he basically rides it straight out, and then he parks it, and then he gets off, and then he walks in.
Okay.
But like I said, he still has the white furry belt, which I don't know why he wouldn't just get a regular one from Shop Zone over here. But he doesn't.
I think it's like
Uh,
$600. You can get yourself a United States Championship, something like that.
Pretty much. But it's basically just like the last match. Trick goes for the trick shot, and he goes for the pin, but he's too close. Baron Corbin grabs the ropes,
Ah.
and as Trick is complaining with the ref, and the ref's back is turned, Baron Corbin goes out, gets the title. He hits Trick without the ref seeing again, and still United States champion Baron Corbin.
Oh, drat. Damn it.
Yep,
Trick got whooped. Damn.
Trick got whooped.
Damn.
In the back, once again, we see Sami Zayn complaining to Nick Aldis, and
Oh
then he
boy.
sees Kevin Owens.
This ought to be fun.
Yeah, and I mean,
Time
it's
to
it's nothing
time to tune up the band.
yeah,
What you got,
it's
Sammy?
all it is. It's the same stuff. He's like, it should have been me. I was there. It was unfair because there were two other competitors I wasn't expecting. But Kevin Owens shows up and he just does what Kevin does best. He didn't say anything like specific, so I didn't write anything down. Uh, But because they already saw each other in the ring and they hugged it
Yeah.
out. So this is where Kevin Owens basically like you're acting a title kind of thing. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Doesn't matter. He'll take care of CM Punk kind of thing. And then we cut
I
to
did
an
like
interview.
I did like Kevin hit him at one point. He just goes, Sammy's like, you need to admit that you screwed me over. And Kevin's like, well, yeah, but I mean, I was at home and I got a call to come be in a number one contenders match. Let's not act like you wouldn't do the same thing, Sammy. Like, we're not doing
Right,
that. I'm like,
right.
yeah,
Same thing with
bruh, shut
CM
up,
Punk.
Sammy.
Again,
Yeah.
same
Right.
thing with Punk. He's like, why wouldn't I take a call
Right.
to
Right.
be in a championship match when
Correct.
I'm at home?
Why are you talking to me? Talk to the other people who set shit up,
Right. It's not me.
right?
Not me. So in the back, Baron Corbin is walking with his championship belt. Well, I guess Drake's anyway. And he's getting interviewed, and during that interview, he basically asks who would be next, like at this point, even though he's only fought one person.
Hmm.
But Carmelo Hayes comes out of nowhere,
Hey, it's him.
says, it's him, and next week it's gonna be you and me for the title. So Melo is finally getting his shot
All
at
right.
his championship
Let's go,
next
Mello.
week.
Let's
This
go.
time against Baron Corbin.
Don't miss, son. Let's go.
Don't miss, please.
Yes. Yes.
Next up,
That's
the
good
new
news.
WWE Women's Champion, Chelsea Green, gets her championship entrant or celebration.
Heck yeah.
So she comes out, gets the pyro, all that stuff. Happy for her. Invites
Yes.
out her bestie, the United States champ, Tiffany Stratton.
It's Tiffy time.
And they celebrate. But not for too long
Of course
because
not.
the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Fatal Influence,
Ooh, ooh.
and JC Jane come out, and
Oh,
JC
double
says,
J. Mm.
"Since you screwed me out of that ladder match, how about I go for your US title?" And
Ooh.
she's like, "Okay, so you can do that if your girls will put up their tag team belts against me and Chelsea tonight, and if
Aha.
they win, then I'll put up the US title next week."
Aha. Okay.
Aha.
Seems fair.
So that's what happens. That's the next match. So it's
Hey
Tiffany
now.
Stratton and Chelsea Green
Okay.
versus Fallon Henley and Laney Reed.
Yes.
It's pretty great match.
Okay.
The biggest thing is Chelsea takes their finisher and actually ends up breaking her orbital
She
bone,
sure does. Yeah.
which is highly disappointing. I mean, she wasn't going to win the match anyway, but the way that she landed, she got injured, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
basically, she wins the match. Or sorry, Fallon Henley and Laney Reed are the winners and still the
And
tag
still.
team champions.
Hashtag and still. Fiddling
But they
blue
can't
wind.
celebrate for too long
Oh, no one can. Oh, jeez. Oh,
because Nia Jax and Lash Legend, I'm actually not going to say the name.
well,
Uh, they come out and they kind of attack Tiffy, or not Tiffy, Chelsea Green, but a little bit because I think the ref told her that she's injured, so don't
right.
hit her too hard.
Right. Don't. Yeah. Right.
So Nia rolled out, got her belt, and kind of stood over Chelsea Green with her championship.
Hmm. Well,
So I guess Lash and Nia are back at it again.
they are back. Cool.
Next up, Randy Orton finally makes his entrance for the
I
first
hear
time
voices
since
in my
WrestleMania.
head. Right,
He
Randall.
slowly makes his way to the ring, and every once in a while, looking over his shoulder,
Sure.
just to making sure that
Head on a
somebody's not coming up behind
head
him.
on a wartime. Head on a swivel. I get it.
That's Randy Orton, man, always
Mm-hmm.
thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, da, da, da. So, so Randy's in the ring, and before he really says much, Cody's music hits. He comes out. Randy kind of slithers out of the ring,
Slithers.
and
Good word.
thank you. Uh, and basically says, Cody, I don't know why you're mad. You gave me permission to be that Orton that I used to be.
He
So it's
he
your fault that I kicked you in the face.
he's not wrong.
Right. And I was like,
He's not
oh, well,
wrong.
he's got a point.
Yes.
Uh, but
Those are
Cody,
the kind of receipts you keep, boys and girls. That's
he rebutted, that's fine, but also I don't have to be the good guy anymore. I was like, okay.
I mean, also true. Yeah, I'm not champion anymore, so I don't have to be that. It's like, okay, Cody.
True.
Yeah.
So he finishes with Randy leaving, and he says, "All right, Randy, you're called the Legend Killer, but I look around and you're the last legend left. So who's going to kill Randy?"
That's a good angle.
I was like, that was good.
It's a good angle. Yep.
It's good."
Yep.
Next up, we get to Sami Zayn. He's complaining to Johnny Gargano now.
I sense a pattern with this
Uh,
guy.
and
Dang.
runs into Punk. So Punk basically says, "Stop talking to other people and just say it to my face." And Sammy was like, "I would, and I would do something about it, but my hand is in a brace, and his hand's in like a hand brace." I was like, "Of course it is." He's running one of those ankles right now. So it cuts to Nikki Bella video package on
Mm.
why she turned on Paige.
Ah.
Basically, it's like, I trusted you to
Mm-hmm.
keep the Bella name going in my place. You
Yeah.
stepped in when we needed you, and you were with
Mm-hmm.
my sister, and it's your fault that you lost the belts. And then we tried to go at it again and we lost at him again. And it's your fault that she's now injured. And so that's the angle they're using now.
All right. Okay, WWE.
Yep. So now they're turning it instead of the Bellas probably winning the tag belts to Nikki and Paige just being in a singles feud, which I'm cool with.
Which
I'd
is
rather see
fine.
Paige in a singles feud anyway. I think she's better as a singles competitor.
I agree. And this
So,
is the Nikki Bella that they told us we were going to have before we heard Brie was coming back. This was Nikki on her heel phase, calling out Liv, calling out a bunch of people. So
oh right, she was going to feud with Liv before Liv got
correct. Correct. Yeah, because and then Liv got hurt. Right. So yeah, they had to pivot.
yeah. Da, da, da.
Da, da, da.
And then we do, so it's a big SmackDown next week in Madison Square Garden. So
Okay,
there's a lot of
of
title
course.
matches next week.
MSG, they always show out.
So it's Tiffany Stratton versus JC Jane for the
Let's
United States Championship.
let's go Double J. Figure out a way to win.
Priest and Truth are defending their belts against the War Raiders and the MFT in a triple threat match.
Let's take the belts off of Priest and Truth. It's time.
It's
Let's
time.
it's
I
time.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But yeah, those are the only belts that are on the line.
Okay.
So that's kind of funny.
Okay.
I can see the MFT winning, and
I
that way they
all
still
can
do title for
also
title.
yes.
They do title for title MFT versus War Raiders and
Yes.
move on that way because I think that'd be a better match anyway.
Yes.
And
Now that
then
Haku's around, the MFTs are more interesting anyway.
correct.
Yeah,
They're a more legit tag team, I think.
correct.
And then the third match, Baron Corbin defends his United States Championship against Carmelo Hayes. So three title matches all on SmackDown next week.
All right. All right, all right.
After that, an unexpected video package from Shinsuke Nakamura
Oh,
saying that he's coming back.
yes.
He's coming back for the MFT. Well, they're
Yes.
not the MFT anymore. I'm sorry, I wrote that down wrong. They are the Tonga brothers.
Oh, okay.
At least I think that's what they're called. They
I
just
mean,
have
they still have I was no not spoilers for anybody that was watching Thursday night main event. They still have the MFT in their background, so I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe they just took the
look into it.
name. Yeah.
I'll look
Hmm.
into it.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, so basically Shinsuke says he's coming for them and he's not coming alone.
Ominous.
So he's going to be one of the tag teams in the tag team title hunt now,
Well,
apparently.
who
So,
will he get? Who? Who?
ooh,
Who?
ooh, I don't know, but I was trying to figure that out myself.
There's been
Uh,
some rumors and some speculations. They've thrown some names. The biggest one is the dude who was evil. Now he's something else in NXT.
hmm,
And they brought up someone else. I thought it was funny, like the the couple the ones that I saw, they brought up like two Asian cats, and I was just like, doesn't necessarily have to go get Asian cats, guys, just because he's Asian. I mean,
no,
he can go
right.
get some people. Come on.
Japan's got a lot of people.
Correct. Come on, guys. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
so that was a unexpected
Eh,
cool video package to
shirt fell.
see.
It's cursed.
Uh-uh.
Eh, shirt
And
got cursed.
then,
It fell. Cursed shirt.
which
Eh.
brings us, Kills,
Huh?
to our main event of the evening.
Let's go.
The system is down. Oh,
Okay.
I thought you were doing the strong bad. The
I,
system. Uh,
I was. Yeah, I
yeah.
was. Yeah, that's yeah, system is down. Just turn the lights off,
So
on and off.
it's the aforementioned match
Hey, we got it.
between Charlotte Flair and Jade
Woo.
Cargill. So I didn't realize this was the main event until about halfway through the match when I'm like,
Ah,
oh, there's only like 5 minutes left in SmackDown. This is the main event. So
okay.
Charlotte and Jade, as it should be.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
These are two
And with
main
a
event caliber
bang.
women.
Hmm.
And it's actually a great like PLE quality match.
Okay.
If you haven't seen it, go back and
I
watch
have
it.
not. Okay.
The baddies try to help at one
They,
point.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah. Like it's nothing that you haven't seen before, but it's
Right.
just a great match
Okay.
that everybody's been hoping to see and they got. So the baddies come out and try to help until Alexa Bliss makes a return. But
This
she's
is the
still in
in
an
cl I
armor.
didn't see the match. This is the in clip that I did see.
Correct. This was
Yeah.
all of social medias and whatnot.
That and
So she
fucking
returns. She's
Jade's fucking botch, but whatever.
yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
She's in
It
an
was
arm
bad.
brace,
She
and
is.
then she has her other arm and she pulls out Lily, who she hasn't had in a while.
Correct. Ever since she said she was not going to do all that.
Yeah, the lights go off,
Yeah.
and then they come back on, and the camera pans over, and Tatum Paxley is on top, or she's on the top rope.
Yeah.
She jumps off and takes out both of the baddies.
The NXT weird girl.
Tatum
Dig.
Paxley's been called up.
Been called up.
Uh, so after that, Charlotte is able to hit Sister Abigail on Jade Cargill. because she was
Boy,
all distracted by like, oh, what's this world girl doing here kind of thing.
what's this really girl?
So Sister Abigail, and then she gets natural selection. One, two, three. Charlotte Flair is
Woo!
your winner. Credits.
They need a match with a stipulation that's just those two, and yeah,
It'll happen.
it will
We were
happen.
talking last week, it's like they'll be in war games together and but I think maybe Money in the Bank they'll have like a bigger one-on-one or something like that.
I think so.
Or
I think for Money in
yeah,
the Bank, I don't think it's a Saturday night main eventer. I think they'll wait till Money in the Bank.
yeah.
I think that's a good call.
So
So
we'll see what happens. But
we'll see what happens.
that was Friday Night SmackDown this week, haters.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That means we got to get into some Monday Night
Beep, beep,
Raw.
beep, beep, beep.
Monday Night Raw comes to us from Norfolk, Virginia, everybody. Starts off with Roman Reigns LA Knight recap from Raw, where LA Knight basically came out and said,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. LA Knight basically came out and said, You owe me the fade one on one, man. So whenever you get the testicular fortitude, come see me. And then
I
the
just saw the video floating around again of the last time that LA Knight was going against Roman Reigns for the title, and right before he raised the title and the pyro's going to go off, LA Knight's music hits
Yep,
and just walks right past him and gets in the ring for the contract signing.
yep,
I was like, that is brilliant. Why
yep.
is no? I mean, I'm sure it's happened before, but nobody's done that to OTC.
No one's
And
done
Rome,
that to
and
Roman, yeah.
he didn't even acknowledge the dude. He just
Right.
walked right
Just
past
walked
him.
right by him. Yep,
So
signed it.
good.
I feel
Love.
like that was
I
good.
hope we get more stuff like that during this rivalry, during this feud.
Me too. I feel like that was LA Knight at the height of his powers. And so hopefully they because yeah, you can't just step on Roman like that. And he was able to do it and get a pop to do it too. So I do as well. The commentary team lets us know that because of the attack that Jacob Fatu put on Royce Keys, that Royce Keys has a bruised larynx and a cervical strain, and he is out indefinitely.
Nothing broken,
He's fine,
just bruised and strained.
just bruised and
That's all.
strained.
That's all
He's
they
fine.
usually say. Bruised and strained.
Yep,
So
and
he'll be okay.
a cervical strain. That's bruised
Yeah,
larynx. Can't talk, can't sit right. He's out.
yeah. His that he was smashed between the turnbuckle and a steel chair,
Yeah,
but it's just bruised and strained.
correct. And he's
So
out indefinitely. Yeah, you know. So we'll
I
see what happens with Royce Keys. I feel like they took a long time to bring him out. They brought him out. They had him kind of talk to Jacob. Jacob beat his ass, and now he's out. So it's like, cool. They will figure out something to do with him, and he is out until they figure it out.
maybe. Yep.
In the middle of them kind of talking, we hear, It's just me, Oos. Pew, pew, pew. That's right, everybody. It's Solo Sikoa. He's coming down the steps. He's like, Am I in the right place? Because they're doing the running joke of him just going back and forth from SmackDown to Raw. So he just shows up when he wants to now.
Do whatever
He's
you want.
correct. He's here to holler at the fam for what they did to Royce Keys. So he wants to speak to someone. So of course we get Jay Uso comes out. Solo's instantly making fun of him.
Yeah.
Just he's
Like
just eh.
people are not really
Mm,
doing it anymore. I mean people are still doing it, but he's
yes.
not at all. Like
Yes. Well,
he
when he's
completely
mad,
dropped
he
that
doesn't
gear.
have time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
Jay tells Solo that he needs to fall in line because Roman Reigns has called the play, and Roman says you need to come back. So that means you need to come back. Um, and Solo goes, "Oh, did you fall in? Shoot, man, looks like you fell off. What happened to you?" Said, look, I'm not coming back. I love where I'm at. Why would I come back? Virginia loves where I'm at. Just hyping the crowd up. Jay is like, look, man, I took care of you. I took care of you. The bloodline took care of you. You're the bloodline is the reason that you're even here. So look, like, we're gonna have a fight tonight, and when I beat you, I'm taking you back to Roman Reigns, and you're gonna fall in line. This is your warning shot. Bow to it. Solo ducks. He's like,
And he's like, "You okay?"
is everybody okay? Did anybody get hit? Did anyone get shot?
He's like, "Are you okay back there? You good?"
He's like, you know what?
Uh,
I accept. Fine. Because when I win, all I want is for y'all to leave me the hell alone. The bloodline stays out of my business, and we're good here. Pew! So we'll see that later on. This gets to a promo. Penta's basically hyping up the tournament. It's a big lucha tournament to see who is going to face Roman Reigns at the Raw in Mexico for the championship. He's facing Laredo Kid, so we have a little promo where Laredo Kid and Penta are just hyping up the match, and that brings us to that match. It is in this number one contender tournament advancement. It is Penta, Mr. Cero Miedo versus Laredo Kid, who's a wonderful Triple A standout. For those that do not know who Laredo Kid is, he was the longest reigning Triple A cruiserweight champion for a while, if not ever, until
Or Ray
before
Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix
Mhm.
beat him for it. After we get that intro, we do get a backstage promo. The Usos and Jacob Fatu are talking backstage, and Jacob, Jacob's just talking to shit. Basically, he goes like, "Yo, with your punk ass," and when he walks away, Jay turns to Jimmy. He's like, "Why does he keep calling me that?" And Jimmy's like, "You better get that dub." That was funny.
Uh,
So just it's a really great match. It's Laredo Kid versus Penta. They've done
yeah.
this in Triple A before. They've done it in Mexico a few times. Two great wrestlers just going out there, two great luchas going out there and doing their thing. I did see Laredo Kid did a backflip frog splash, which I thought was really neat. He backflipped and then does the frog splash motion and lands, but it is not his night. He does get hit with a Mexican destroyer. We get the 1, 2, 3. Your winner is Penta, Mr. Cierro Miedo, and he will advance in the tournament. He will face either Psycho Clown or La Parca.
Ooh,
Yes.
I'm good for either one of
Some
those
some
matches.
good names in this lucha tournament, man. Again, just
Yeah.
makes me wish for a cruiserweight belt. That's all right. We have one anyway. So we need one on the main roster. So we're backstage. Byron is interviewing the Vision, and he asks if there's any bad blood. Um, Logan says, "Nah." The says the American Alpha, they're beneath us. I don't we don't care about Tozawa, we don't care about Otis, we don't have problems for that. So Vision's out there talking their shit. Austin's gonna face Tozawa, so he's like, I'm gonna go beat his ass. And we kind of notice that Braun Breaker's still kind of doing his pensive, not really into it. And Byron's like,
Yeah.
You got something you want to say? And Braun goes, Let me ask you a question, Byron. What do you think about Obafemi? And Byron goes, Oh, he's pretty good. So, Do you think he's the future of the company? Well, that's what Paul Heyman says. Hmm. Okay. So Braun's in his feelings. That
Yeah.
brings us to our next match. It is Austin Theory versus Tozawa. This is based off them beefing last week. They took out Otis, so Tozawa wants a little bit of revenge. Theory has the rest of the division with him. That's of course Logan Paul, um, Braun Breaker, and Maxine Dupree.
Mhm.
Uh, at one point, Theory's out there kind of strutting, doing his thing, and Corey Graves goes, "Look how jacked and handsome he is." Hey y'all, I have something here that's called the Tozawa Rush. Look. T Akira Tozawa is one of those unfortunate people that just is fallen into this mid-card kind of island obscurity. He's really good, actually. He's a very
He's
good wrestler.
pretty
He's
good.
always great to watch. So he gets to put on his Tozawa Rush. This is pretty much a Braun breaker. It's damn near a squash match for a little time. It just goes on a little longer. Like there, he's just kind of throwing Tozawa around. Tozawa does get his little gets to kind of do his thing, but. Um, we all know he puts a huge forearm on Theory. It's like a real big move. He actually knocks him down, but we all knew how this was going to go. Your winner is Austin Theory because, yeah, he attacks afterward. He was going to hit Tozawa, but Adam Pierce comes out. But while Pierce distracts Austin Theory, Braun Breaker does his big old spear on Tozawa. But
Yeah.
do 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 who do 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 who Oba who Oba who Oba
Dun,
Femi
dun.
comes out. He does a nice little slow walk to the ring. He looks like he is ready for business. He steps up to Braun Breaker, and they pretty much have this stare down. Pierce has to get between him. He just go, no, no, when the time is right, when the time is right, you guys. And so they keep from kind of throwing hands, but the stare downs are getting more and more intense. So
I
maybe we'll
was
see
wondering
Braun and Oba.
what Oba's next opponent would be. I
It
think Braun
looks
Breaker is an
it
interesting choice.
it looks like it's Braun Breaker. I figured this thing would, I mean, who knows? Maybe this will be one of those 10-year, 12-year stories. These two are always like, oh, yeah, I wanted the number one spot and you had the number one spot. No, maybe they're setting all this up because I thought this would happen maybe like this one of those 2, 3 years. Oh, they'll be main eventing
Yeah.
WrestleMania 44 or something like that. So
It's the
to
new
see this
Seth
kind of
moment, so they're gonna have 14 chapters in 10 years
something,
or so. Yeah,
possibly,
and this
possibly.
this is chapter one.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
By the way, it is my job to tell y'all that it has been 219 days since Obafemi vacated an NXT title, and he is not a champion of any kind yet. 219 days. Boy, them days are counting up. Next, we have a promo. Kathy Kelly is talking to Rey Mysterio. Dragon Lee comes and basically wants to thank him for everything. Um, but Dirty Dom comes in to complain about, hey, why isn't the king of the luchadors in your little lucha tournament? Like, what's going on here? And Ray's like, oh, I thought you didn't want any handouts. That's how you became a jackass in the first place. Dragon, Dragon's like, hey man, you need to show Ray some respect. Not only is he a great luchador, not only is he the general manager of AAA, he's your father. And Dom goes, maybe.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dirty Dom, baby.
Dragon Lee
Dirty
basically wants to
Dom.
fight Dirty Dom later, and so spoiler alert, they make it official that will happen later. We cut to another promo, in-ring promo. It is Stephanie Vakir, La Primera. She is back. She is happy to be back. She's talking her mess about Judgment Day. She's riffing on Liv to where I went, Stephanie, there's not much worse you can say to Liv that you didn't say the first time y'all did this. So that's cool. But the man has come around. Becky
Becky Lynch
Lynch
is so good.
shows up, and Becky's like, "Look, man." Um, Becky Lynch's like, "Look, Liv. First of all, let me talk to Liv. Liv is doing something like taking this belt back to the 2000s, and I worked too hard for that belt not to represent that, which is a long diva butterfly burn or whatever. If y'all know what's
Yeah.
going on there, uh, and then she's talking to Stephanie. She's like, "Look, I can't tell if you." I can't tell if you always come back ready or if your body just gives up so your mind doesn't have to. Man, Becky's in her bag. It's like, you don't deserve that title. It
She's so
deserves
good.
me. And Stephanie's basically like, look, just don't get in my way. Liv comes and attacks Becky from behind. It doesn't work.
Correct.
Stephanie tries to get her licks in. Liv ducks out, and then Becky and Stephanie have some words. So they're setting up a little three-way. Either it's a number one contenders match, it might be a triple threat match. Either way, it's heating up. Liv has got some heat with Stephanie and Becky on her heels. She's gonna have to defend that thing quicker than she did last time. So crazy.
All right.
And then a quick congratulations to Montez Ford and Bianca Belair. They did have their baby. It is a son. His name is Romeo Leonardo Allen Crawford. So congrats to them.
Absolutely.
Boy, we miss you, Montez. Boy, we really, really miss you,
Really
Bianca.
miss Bianca.
Um, live your life, live your best life, but please come back soon. we we need your help. Uh, Kathy is in the back. She's interviewing L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Says he's got a. He goes, oh, Roman wanted to come out and talk about his watches. You know what? I went and got me a bunch of watches. Guess what? They all tell the same time. Uh, oh, great. So Roman wants to have a little match for luchadors. How convenient that I can't be in it. So Solo tries to come up to LA Knight and he's like, look, man, you saw what happened to Royce Keys. That's going to happen to you because you don't just fight Roman, you fight the bloodline. And LA Knight says, hey, thanks, but no thanks. I know we hugged it out at the end of SummerSlam, but that was a little one night only, little friendship tag. Okay, I'm good on you. And so LA Knight wants to be on his own, so Solo walks
Yep.
away. What can you do? That brings us to our next match. It is Dirty Dominic Mysterio Sucio, your Triple A Mega Campeon versus Dragon Lee. It is Dirty Dominic Mysterio has been the Triple A champion for 332 days. That's
It's defended it like
oh,
twice.
if that. Oh, oh. Oh, I forget what phrase Michael Cole ruins, but Corey Graves is like, "Oh, really, Cole?" And Cole goes, "Look, you're the face of AAA." And Corey Graves is like, "Just practice, Cole."
Uh,
I love Corey Graves, bruh.
yeah, they're
Um,
great together.
this is another really good match. It's Dirty Dom, it's Dragon Lee. It's crazy because Dirty Dom gets hit with an Operation Dragon. The winner is Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee beats Dirty Dominic Mysterio clean, which
Look at
is
that.
I did not expect that. And oh boy, we need to hit a little turnaround or a reset on Dirty Dom. There's all the rumors you hear out there about how he's
Yeah.
getting booked in AAA and how he's getting booked here. They're freaking true, and it's pretty crazy. It's pretty nuts. Um, but Dragon Lee's trying to celebrate, and hey, I sense a theme. We can't celebrate in the WWE. Every time you celebrate, you get caught because Big Cass comes out. He attacks Dragon Lee just like he did Javon Evans. Javon comes out, tries to help out. It does not work. So Big Cass just
Just
making
a
his presence
random
known.
targets.
Just being a bully. Just coming in being a big bully. Trying to get that heat. We have a backstage promo. Byron is interviewing Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka's out for revenge. Hey, we get a little appearance from Danhausen. Danhausen says, "Don't worry, Sol Rukahausen, I'll be your partner." And she's like, "Nah, I already found a partner, but thanks, Danhausen." And so she leaves, and it's just Danhausen and Byron. And Danhausen goes, "Can I have some money?" And Byron's like, "No," and he's like, "Ah."
Uh, he's just doing the right things.
He is. He is. Everybody, the Royal Rumble is taking place in Arizona, and it's going to be in February, which I don't like because it's my birthday thing, but that's fine. It'll be in February. We might be going.
E.
It's up in the air, including our wonderful third amigo Chava. We all might be taking a Section 8 trip to Arizona to see one of the big four, and it'll be if we I will say this, if we do and Billiam goes, he will have seen the big four, at least one of the big four live. Uh, he'll be our Grand Slam champion of live pay-per-view events. So that'll be dope. Then we get another promo. Pierce and LA Knight are talking, and LA Knight's like, "What I got to do to get you a little tournament? You want me to put a little luchador mask on? I can do that. Just let me know." And Pierce basically says, "After the tournament, we'll take care of you, LA Knight. It'll be your time once this is over." Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe.
Fatu Fatu basically comes up and says, "Ooh, boy, I can't wait till I get the green light and I get permission from Roman Reigns to beat you up. Because when I do, I'm gonna beat you up." And it's like, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
When
get you.
when as soon as I can. No, no. So yeah. That brings us to a tag team match. It is Judgment Day, which is Raquel and Roxy versus Sol Ruka, and Sol Ruka had a mystery partner. The mystery partner is your Queen of the Ring winner, the Genius of the Sky,
Yeah.
Io Sky. The instant that happened, I was watching with Chava and I went, okay, they're going to protect Raquel. Sol's going to win, and she's going to pin Roxy to do it. Because I have this theory right now with Io Sky and Roxy, or that is Roxanne Perez. Io Sky is the queen of the mid card that always wins. Roxanne Perez is the queen of the mid card that always loses. Being queen of the mid card means you're on TV every single week, and usually your outcome. Io's is to be Io Sky and just win and be one of the
Yeah.
best. Roxanne is usually there feuding with someone that someone in Judgment Day feuded with, not her, but she takes the she has to get in there, wrestle, and lose. She always looks really good doing it. Um, so
Yeah.
I said that
Um,
out loud, and I was like, huh, maybe that won't be the case, but that's what I feel like is coming. Um, Reminder that Raquel Rodriguez is your women's intercontinental champion. Sol and Io have a good little spot together. I feel like Io can wrestle with anybody, so she can make chemistry with any partner look really good. I really want Roxy to get a legit push because she's very good. I would love to see her do a little bit more mic work. That comes with a singles push, so we'll see about that. This is a super great match. Io does a straight up Shoryuken. She does Ryu's uppercut from Street Fighter.
Excellent.
That was funny. We
Yeah.
get a little Io rush, and I just put Io Sky because she is one of the best in the world.
Yo!
She is so amazing to watch. Every single week, she's just
He's one of my favorites right now.
yeah, she's just a great person to watch wrestle. We do get the Soul Snatcher gets hit on Roxy, your winner, pinning Roxanne Perez, Sol Ruka, and Io Sky. So
There you go.
some things you just see coming. Some things you just see coming. We go to a promo. Braun Breaker's once again talking to Paul Heyman. He comes up, he's like, Paul, do you think Oba is the future of WWE? And Paul goes, well, I respect Oba Femi a lot more than I did previously. That's not what I asked you, Paul. Do you think he's the future of WWE? Paul goes, I think that you think that he's the future, or at least you're starting to think that. Tell you what, I'll keep respecting Obafemi until you give me a reason not to respect Obafemi. We good? Broncos. Okay. So
Hmm.
we'll see what that means. Brings us
So
to an
even though Paul Heyman has left the division, Braun Breaker is still trying to impress Paul Heyman.
great. I think Braun Breaker very much still wants to be a Paul Heyman guy,
He should be.
despite what baggage he's carrying. In fact, I think he's probably going to want to shed that baggage. Just I imagine somewhere there's going to be a conversation with Braun where he's going to be like, "Yo, I took out Obafemi, or at least I because I don't know if he's going to take him out, but it's going to be a conversation of I'm going after Obafemi. I'm trying to be this thing. I need your help. I don't necessarily need the rest of them."
Yeah.
Because we still have Bronson Reed to come back too. So I'm like, I still want Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker to be a tag team. I think those two together were really great. That is the true vision to me,
Yeah.
is
They're a lot of
those
fun.
two. Yeah, those two cats. Because they could be a tag team together and they could hold singles shit. Like they could both be two belt champions. I just really, really like both of them. Takes us to a promo in the back. Ray is talking to Penta. Chad walks up and is talking to Ray. Chad gives Ray his flowers. And Chad says, I respect you so much. Thank you, man. I want to give you a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. And Ray accepts, and he'll go talk to Adam Pearce. So that's coming. Then we get this is after the match. Soul Rook is talking to Io Sky. When we get our lovely new creepy lady, Lyra Valkyria, she kind of snakes on
Woo.
up and she goes, let's see if I can't get better. Oh, okay, yeah. What makes you think you can just? Oh, she's like, I'm gonna come and get my title back. And Soul's just like, what makes you think you can just come up here and get a title shot? And Lyra goes, ask Bailey why I deserve a title shot. And Lyra's like, look, don't get in my way, all right? I'm gonna get my title back, and
Woo.
you Soul, you better stay out of it. Nah. And Io goes, is she okay?
Adorable.
Super great. That brings us to our main event of the evening. It is a little fight between brothers. It is the main
Mm-hmm.
event. Four letters, one word.
Mm-mm.
Yeet. It is Jay Uso versus Pew 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 Pew. Solo Sikoa. If Jay wins, then he takes Solo to go see Roman Reigns. Um, Jay comes out yeeting. So
There we go.
I guess he was happy he got his match because now we're doing the whole thing. So Solo also is just making fun of the Jay's like, oh, in the ring, Jay's like, oh, you funny all of a sudden. I thought that was really funny. At one point, they do a pick and pick. So there's a commercial and there's the match.
Yep.
It sucks though because in the little pick and pick, Solo looks at the camera and starts saying something, but it's the pick and pick in there, so you can't hear what
I
he
hear what he's
says.
saying.
It sounded and looked good, but we could not hear it. So thanks, but no thanks, TKO. You're doing it Right.
Do it raw.
It is a decent match. Solo straight up does Rikishi's hip attack into the corner, so I thought that was really cool. He like hits that and does his sit down pin. So little
Yeah.
Rikishi, little shout outs there. Of course, Bloodline's trying to get things done, so Big Jim does come out to distract. Um, which Jay hits him with a spear. Ooh, it's a close two count. Ooh, but Jimmy distracts again. There's another spear. And honestly, I didn't think this was coming, but your winner is main event Jey Uso.
Uh,
So now, there's a lot of people instantly going like, "Oh!" Now, the WWE has worded this very carefully. Solo Sikoa is not joining the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa has to go with Jay to meet
Before Roman
Roman.
Reigns. Hmm.
That's all that's happening. So I believe that Solo is going to get in front of Roman, probably talk his shit and be like, I don't care. I'm not coming back. I don't care which one of these cats I got to beat up. I don't even care if I got to beat you up. I'm not coming back. They might try to jump him. LA Knight might get involved. He might but I don't think this leads to Solo joining the Bloodline.
No,
And
I don't.
even if it does, let's say it does, then it will be a ruse where Solo will cost Roman the championship
Uh,
accidentally on purpose. You know what I mean? And then he's like,
yeah.
"You're not the champion anymore. Ha ha, you're not the tribal chief. So there's no bloodline. So technically, I'm out." I kind of see that coming. You know what I mean? And then maybe he even talks to Jacob, and him and Jacob have a little side thing where it's like, "Bruh, I'm gonna cost Roman the belt, and then me and you gonna be free. We gonna do whatever because if there's no tribal chief and he's not the champ, we don't have to acknowledge him." So that's what I see coming. If I was booking, that's how I'd do it. Worst case scenario, he does join the bloodline and he's not funny anymore, and him and Jacob both start to grow stress beards, and this continues until The Rock comes back. 'Cause it's about to be September, and I'm like, okay, still no Rock. The main scuttlebutt is that this whole bloodline thing is going because it's got to be Rock and Roman at Saudi at WrestleMania, but I don't know.
I mean,
It's
he
still
probably
some
show up
long
at Rumble though.
storytelling. It's very possible.
Yeah,
It's very possible, and he comes back, and then he just has a couple months to work, and then he can do his
yep.
thing. So,
We'll see him at Rumble.
but hey, all that's it.
That's all
That's
we got.
our weekly recap of wrestling. I have things to do. He has things to do.
I do.
We know that you all have things to
Ooh,
do. But
we're
before we
busy.
let you go, hey, Billion,
Yes.
would you mind telling the wonderful people out there how they can help us out on our wonderful little show that we have going on here?
Absolutely, haters. As always, hit that like and subscribe button.
Ba-bow.
Tell your friends that your wrestling podcast will soon be their favorite wrestling podcast. Comment down below. Tell us what you want to hear more or less of. Any top fives. We haven't done top fives in a while. We should go back to
We'll get
doing our,
back
our
into all
top
that.
lists
Yeah,
and whatnot.
we gonna be that match of the week. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming. It's coming.
Got a
It's
whole bunch of
coming.
stuff
It's
coming, so
coming. It's
stay
coming.
tuned.
It's coming.
But comment down below. Tell us what you want to hear more or less of. If you want to find us on Instagram, Section 8 Wrestling Pod. And if you want to just listen to us, Spotify and Apple Music.
Hey, we hope we made you laugh. Ha ha! We hope we made you smile. We hope we made you think about some really good wrestling.
Yo!
As our boy Chava would say, go ahead and try to watch some live wrestling and support your indie wrestling as well. Um, that's it. We gotta go. Bye for the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Will.
I'm Billion.
We're gonna see you on the next one.
Hi, guys. This has been a Section 8 Wrestling Podcast production.